Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We are now halfway through Dr. Wily's castle, and the worst is actually over. All we have to deal with is the boss rush and Dr. Wily himself. And once you know what to do, it's pretty easy. I'm going to drop all the way to the right here after I should have dropped all the way to the left rather than the right after I equipped the Mega Buster because I had the balloon on last time. Oh well, we can still refill our health this way. That's always a good thing. And we're going to drop down. I don't really need any of those weapons pickups, but I'll take some stuff just the same. I'll go ahead and refill the last of the ring boomerang energy because I know I'm going to need it. And I'm going to drop down here. There's some health if you need it. If you stand right next to the door, you'll be able to take on that sealed enemy very quickly. But if you're quick on the draw, you can kill it with a fully charged Mega Buster shot and a regular one after that. And after this, we finally enter the teleport room. Just drop down and you'll finally be at the second and final battle with the 8 Robot Masters. Now, starting from the upper left and going counterclockwise, it's Drill Man, Bright Man, Skull Man, Dive Man, Toad Man, Dust Man, Ring Man, and Fair Man. First up is going to be Drill Man because he's definitely pretty hard to deal with. And he's going to dive as soon as he starts the battle. I knew he was going to do that. Don't know why it took forever to hit the mark there with the dive missile there, and there he goes, diving again. Don't know why that took forever too. Come on and hit him. There we go. Gonna equip the Rain Flush now, because we're going to face Bright Man next. And just keep waiting for the rain to go away before I shoot off the Rain Flush again. I may get hit a couple times. That's nothing new. Definitely want to fire off this as soon as possible. I know he's going to try to hit me eventually again. There we go. Gonna jump to grab that energy so that way I don't miss grabbing it. I may have to use a energy tank against Skull Man, but that's alright. And I shouldn't have fired first because that makes him jump. Apparently if you move first as opposed to firing first, apparently moving first makes him shoot first and firing first makes him jump up in the air towards you. Alrighty then. Apparently there is a method to that madness after all. Now it's time for Dive Man. Or I could just do Toad Man. Either one's fine. That's what I get for style points. Oh well, he's easy either way. Just run up towards him with the Mega Buster, and then as soon as he starts doing the hula dance, you just keep doing that. On the plus side, I now have full health for Dive Man. Just as long as I keep doing this. I do have the Drill Bomb that is his weakness, but face it, this is as effective and foolproof as it is hilarious. Thankfully, you have a little bit of time before he actually shoots off the Rain Flush. So now I'm going to go ahead and equip the Skull Barrier and fight Dive Man. That was odd. I did not expect the game to do that to me. He always does 3 dives before he shoots off a dive missile. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. He will fire off at least one dive missile, but if you're quick on the draw, you can hit the dive missile with the skull barrier on the way down, and then hit him with another skull barrier once you're near the ground. What do we got? Oh yeah. Dustman's next, so I get to use a room boomerang here. That's awesome. What's he gonna do? Okay, yeah, he's gonna shoot at me first. And then he's gonna do the whole vacuum thing twice in a row. Excellent. I thought I'd be able to get the final shot on him just like that. That was lame. But we are able to get the Pharaoh shot equipped. Can I do it like this? Or no? Let's see here. Okay, it won't let me do it either way. So I do have to fire energy at him, but the best part is I can always just aim it straight at him on the first shot. And then charge it up and then do even more damage that way. I'm surprised I didn't have to use an energy tank there, which I have 8 of. That's more than I expected to have by the time this was over. And of course we fight Pharaoh Man, because who else do we have left? Wait for him to hit the ground there. And there we go. I'm gonna get here, but that's okay. Because as long as I can keep shooting him in the foot for him, so that he doesn't have to do it himself, and just keep mashing the fire button as fast as I can, I should be good. Now, we're going to face Dr. Wily. Yes, that's pretty predictable. We're going to face Dr. Wily after we fought all 8 robot matches the second time. These 2 forms are hard if you don't know what to do. Thankfully, there's a trick to each that makes them dead easy. For the first form, you just want to stand right next to Dr. Wily's little war chariot here. Wait for it to shoot the 3 fireballs, which will never hit you as long as you stand here. And then jump up and fire off a totally charged Mega Buster shot. Repeat until the first form is gone. That's it. That's all you have to do for Phase 1. Now for Phase 2, what you need to do is equip the drill bomb and hit that little jewel, that gem or whatever, right below Dr. Wily. Now here's the thing, if you hit that jewel or gem or whatever it is with Dr. Wily, if you hit that weak spot with the drill bomb, if the drill hits it, it bounces off. There's a trick to this. Turns out with the drill bomb, if you press A, press the fire button again, if you press B after you fire it once, you press it once to fire it off and you press it again while it's on screen, the little projectile, it explodes before it hits a wall. You can hit this weak spot with the Mega Buster, but it is difficult? Okay, it's not like Mega Man 2. Alright. Well, I'm glad I showed that off. Oh, I get to keep my charge if I go into the teleporter with the Mega Buster charging up. Okay. Cool. I didn't know you could do that. Now, I'm going to beat Dr. Wily this time and hopefully use an energy tank if I ever get to 2 units of health. How did I miss that? Getting all butterfingery on their controls here. Okay. Let's try this again. Fire the drill bomb, then press the fire button again to make it explode on the weak point. And since he likes to move around a lot, this will take a little bit of doing. Thankfully, the blast radius on this thing is pretty good. Oh, really? You know what? I'll be right back because this is apparently becoming harder than it should be. Alright. I had to do quite a few things just to get back to where I wanted to be. I now have drill bomb ammo again. Let's go ahead and try this. I should have charged up, but oh well, it's not like it's going to make that much of a difference. And let's go ahead and try this again, because why not? Gotta keep on doing this until I make it to the second phase here. And then I gotta whip the drill bomb and hopefully not underestimate how much damage the fireballs can do, because apparently that's my biggest weakness here. Thankfully, the radius on these blasts from the drill bomb are really good. Okay. Not this time. Finally. Now we can do this right. I am gonna keep those 2 fails in because, well, the first time had that really awesome glitch of me losing even though I beat Dr. Wily, and the second time you could have sworn I had it. But this time, third time was definitely the charm. And now we are finally heading to the 4th and final section of Dr. Wily's castle. All that's left is a straight shot downwards, followed by some worms that we can fight. These worms are your only means of refilling on any health and ammo that you might need. So take advantage of them for as long as you can. I'm definitely going to give this the Pharaoh Buster. There are 2 weapons that you will need, even though you're only going to be using one of them for the final boss. One of them is Pharaoh Shot, the other one is the Ring Boomerang. I'm going to be using the Pharaoh Shot here, and I'm going to charge it up. Now, Dr. Wily will teleport to a random spot, and he'll show up at some spot at the same time he will shoot a fireball. You want to avoid that fireball and try to hit Wily as quickly as possible. He disappears after a second, so you gotta be careful. If you need to aim downwards, by all means do so. But most of the time, you're going to be focusing on shooting the fireballs that you have, as well as avoiding the ones that he has. And I thought I could get away with that. And I wasn't quick enough on that draw either. Okay, first of all, I need to go ahead and use the energy tank here. Sorry I'm not talking a whole lot, I'm just really trying to concentrate on doing this. Because this can be pretty nuts. And most of the time, you will have no idea where Dr. Wily's going to be. It's going to be pretty random for the most part. And I'm going to pause and then recharge the thing here just in case. Because even though it seems like the ball goes away, it really doesn't. It just happens to be invincible once you hit Dr. Wily with it while you have the Pharaoh Shot fully charged and above your head before you fire it. If you hit Wily with it before you fire it, while it's fully charged up, it just stays invisible. I'd rather just keep the ball on screen within any means necessary So that way I know what I'm doing, and in case Dr. Wily happens to be above me, I can hit him. That's usually your best bet. And now for this ending, where Dr. Wily escapes for a fourth time. He escapes out of his little UFO while the castle explodes. I mean, it's glowing. It's pretty obvious it's going to do that. Mega Man teleports out, and we get this nice little skull-shaped mushroom cloud. Really fitting, considering that Dr. Wily has a thing for skulls. And that is it! That was Mega Man 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I enjoyed this one. It may not be as memorable as Mega Man 2 or 3. It's not Mega Man 2 or 3. Not many games are Mega Man 2 and 3. But not many games are Mega Man 4. It's still pretty good. It's a small step below 2 and 3 to some people. I do like this one. And the consistency from 2 and 3, the good music, the tight play controls, everything you've come to expect from the second and third Mega Man games, you're still here in 4. It just isn't as memorable. Sure, the music good, the play controls as good as ever, the sound is what you'd expect from the first 3 games. But at the same time, not many games are like Mega Man 4, where they're the 4th game in a series and still happens to be great. Even if the originality from the beginning of the series has kind of worn off a little bit, this is where it starts getting a little more predictable. And Mega Man has made his way home by train. He has met my role and Rush. And we finally see the credits. So yeah, I do recommend getting Mega Man 4. Which thankfully does not have anything like the Doc robots. Which was the one gripe I had with the last game. Thankfully, you just have Dr. Caustic's castle and Dr. Wily's castle, which is a little easier to deal with. So definitely worth playing, whether or not you have played the first 3, though. If you played the first 3, there's not much you're going to be missing, but it's still a fun game either way. So that is basically all I can say about Mega Man 4. I may wait a while before I do Mega Man 5. I will be doing Mega Man 5 somewhere down the line. It will be fun. Hopefully. But I probably will most likely be doing something else for the next Let's Play, if I manage to do another one. Since I don't have anything set in stone at the moment. So, who knows what it may be? It may be good, it may be bad, it may be mediocre, who knows? But until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later. That's right, Eddie. Shoot out those Capcom letters.